we've hunted down 3 potential partners for a single guy and girl, but they won't be meeting them until they've met mum and dad. And while the parents are giving their all to get that date, their kids will be hidden away, watching every last toe-curling moment. We've got tonight's single girl waiting backstage, but before we say hello to her, let's meet the boys and their parents.
I'm known as the Joey Essex of North. Basically, I come up with the most stupid one-liners.
You come out with some really stupid things, don't you?
Oh, I know I do. But then again, some people find me funny. Making a girl laugh, I think you're in there.
You are, but sometimes you have to be that little bit serious.
Yeah, you have. The girl can ask us questions and we can eloquently put the answers over to him.
Big word for me, I don't know what it means.
I've always been the class clown. I am definitely a joker. It is definitely born in me. It's in my DNA.
You know the practical jokes you play on me all the time?
Yeah.
The cling film on the toilet seats?
Girls love that.
No, Jazz, girls would appreciate you to be a little bit more mature.
My trust, I would 100% put into Debbie.
I wouldn't let you down. And he wouldn't let you down, but he would have a joke.
He would do anything that he can to embarrass me.
I just want you to be happy. I wouldn't do anything wrong.
I still live with my mum and dad. I think they might have had enough of me now. They kind of put hints there that I need to move out.
Whatever she looks like, you're going to.
Yeah, that's it. We're going to get you. We're going to get you picked. Yeah.
You're going to do something your hair?
You better not be talking to me.
Can we just say nice things about Scott because we like that?
We will be saying nice things so we can get rid of you.
Welcome to meet the parents. We're very, very grateful for being here tonight. Boys, any last few words to your parents before we hide you 3 away? Sam?
It's in their hands, and I'm pretty confident they're going to do a good job, yeah, so...
OK.
I'm not as confident. This guy has stitched me up for the past 25 years and he'll stitch me up for another 25 more, so...
Dad, is that true?
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
I think out of the 3, I'm the worst off. Just please remember the purpose of the show. To get me the date.
All right, well, good luck tonight. Boys, your love life is now in the hands of your parents. It's time for you 3 to hit the den. 3 lovely boys there are on their way to be locked into the den, and while they can still see and hear everything that's going on, our single girl won't be able to see them, which means from here on in, getting that date is down to the parents. So it's time we meet the girl who's doing the choosing. Please welcome Lucy.
Hey, Lucy, what are you saying?
Right, come and have a seat. This is Lucy, isn't she gorgeous? There are 3 gorgeous guys nervously waiting in the den, all hoping for a date with you. So, parents, what do you think? Here she is, gorgeous Lucy.
Gorgeous.
Thanks, Heidi.
Yeah, good. Good.
Thanks, Heidi.
Thanks,
Oh, my God. He's on the ball, isn't he?
You do nice for your son, don't you?
Right, Lucy, let's get to know you a little bit better, shall we? First of all, tell us what you do.
So I'm currently a student. I study English literature and theatre.
OK, and what's your idea of the perfect man?
Well, I do have quite an extensive list of traits I look for. My top key points are someone who's funny, confident, strong arms, handsome but doesn't know he's handsome.
Right.
And bonus points if he's got a dog.
Yeah,
You've got a dog, just have it, son.
Hang on, whoa. So why does a man need to have a dog?
Because it shows he's got a caring nature.
Ah. Well, Lucy, you've met the parents, but their boys are tucked away inside the den. Would you like to look down that camera there and just say a quick hello to them?
Hi, boys.
Hey, up, cheeky, all right?
This is good, huh?
Yeah, I'm really... It's great.
I think you definitely had them at hello, boys, just now. OK, while the boys can't talk to Lucy, they do have the option of making 1 phone call to their mums and dads to tell them, quite frankly, to put a sock in it. Remember, boys, use those phone calls wisely. It could mean the difference between heading off on a date or going home. So, Lucy, before you get into your questions, parents, could you please all describe your son for me? Marie and Tony, let's start with you, first of all.
Right. Sam is tall, dark, very handsome. He has a dog. And he's very hard-working as well.
He's a hard-working lad, but, yeah, if you want to laugh, Sam's the man.
Should we just stop right there? They seem to have described exactly the person that you described.
To a T.
OK, don't get too excited. Let's go to Debbie and Howard now. Describe Jazz to us.
When he's not walking 2 dogs.
There is two. Come on.
He takes time out for his charity work. On a serious note, we adore him, don't we?
Yeah, he's kind.
He's kind, generous, and what you see is what you get.
OK, we've got Sharon and John. Tell us about Scott. What's he like?
He's very, really careful. He's spontaneous. Could be a good thing. He's a lot of fun. He likes to have a laugh.
and he's got the body that I always wanted.
Yeah, he's roots. OK, Lucy, you've got your questions?
I do.
OK, it's over to you.
OK, so myself, I was really good at school. I only ever really got in trouble for talking too much. What were your sons like when they were younger?
OK, let's go to Marie and Tony first of all. Sam, at school.
Oh, I'm dreading this.
When he was a little lad, he was quite a big lad. And he didn't know how to play softly. He was just rough, you know. The mums would come over going, your son's just battered my lad. And all that. He doesn't mean to. He's just very excitable. He's just...
Yeah.
You know.
And then at school, what did he get at school?
You got what?
He got a certificate at school.
Oh.
For being the most gormless.
Do not put that in there. Do not put that in there, man.
Excited and gormless. Perfect combination. Yeah. Let's have a look at a picture of your gormless son. Here he is as a little baby. Oh, no.
Underneath his bed. You love that.
He doesn't look like the happiest.
No, he doesn't.
Let's move on then. Debbie and Howard, let's speak about Jazz. What was he like at school?
He was very playful and enjoyed PE and games.
He was just fun.
Oh, bless him. Well, let's have a little look at him when he was a little boy as well. And there he is. He's the gorgeous one in the middle. Cute. Really cute.
And he's grown into them ears as well.
I'll take note.
Has he changed much from that photo?
Well, he's eggshell blonde.
Eggshell blonde?
Eggshell blonde, so... he doesn't spend too much time on his hair.
OK, Jeremy's done it, so that's Scott.
Can we have another question?
Why?
Naked Thumbelina.
Naked Thumbelina?
When he was young, he used to
like
take his clothes off all the time.
It's like clothes.
I don't know why we're not like this. But at the point now that he'll go out and because he's got a nice body, he'll take his top off and he'll walk around with his top off.
He never grew out of this naked phase?
Well, he keeps the bottoms on now.
You still got your clothes on? Yeah, good. Nearly got his clothes on. Let's have a look at a photo of him when he was a little boy as well. There he is.
He actually wears the fireman's suit now.
Yeah, just a hat. OK, let's get the next question.
So, we've heard a bit about them growing up. What about nicknames? Did they have any growing up, or do they still have any nicknames now?
OK, good question. Sharon, John, what? Oh, Sharon.
He's going to ring.
Sharon, pick up the phone. I guess this is for you. Hello?
Please just don't say what I know you're going to say. Just wait, just wait.
Scott, you peaked too soon. You shouldn't have rang on this
No,
question.
wait. Hello, hang on, please, just make sure she doesn't say it, because I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Yeah, no problem, yeah. OK,
Make sure-
OK, it's all right. He said, knock yourself out.
OK, when he was little, tiny, he had the chubbiest cheeks. There and there. And I would squash his cheeks like that, like mums do. And Squasher became a nickname.
Squasher Mash.
And we used to call him Squasher for years and years, up until he was about 15.
That's a cute name.
It's
That's a cute name.
Oh, he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed by
he's
that.
embarrassed by it,
yeah.
Lucy and Squasher, it's got a ring to it. OK, let's go to Marie and Tony. What about Sam's nickname?
Well, when he was little, well, actually not little, maybe 16, 17.
OK.
He's Mummy's little soldier. When he come in with his friends, he's like, please don't. And now he's Mummy's big soldier.
Debbie and Howard, what about Jazz?
He's adopted Princess.
Princess? Yeah. Princess?
Princess.
No.
Comes across as a 6'1", strapping bit of a lad. But when we're on the building sites and we see a mouse, there's only one bloke who runs up the stairs, drops his tool bag. Dad, it's a mouse.
Oh.
It was a rat, it was a rat, it was a rat. It was you.
Perfect. Let's have another question.
I think you can tell a lot about a boy from his bedroom. What's the worst thing you found in your son's
Oh, wow. There's a phone ringing. Yeah, go on, pick it up.
You're right.
Listen, all the mess in the room, that's not me.
So I can mention everything apart from the mess in the room, yeah? Thanks for calling. Bye.
Pray tell. What's the worst thing that you found in his bedroom?
A 47-year-old woman from the local pub.
Sorry, I can't let this go. What did you do?
I made them both a cup of tea, suddenly. What would you do?
Oh, Jazz, you wasted that phone call, didn't you? OK, let's go to Marie and Tony.
I went into his room and there was a glass on the side.
Pint pot.
Oh, no.
And I thought it was lime juice. Yeah, it was weed. He weed in a cup, a glass.
We could never tell him, but it was always there the week after the pint.
No, it wasn't. It was left towards to bring down.
Couldn't be bothered.
And then
watching Tom.
Just a little word to the wise. You know supposed to be selling your son in.
What is going on? What is going on here?
Sharon, John, come on, some good news.
He's not very good at drinking.
Ah.
Twice I've had to throw away his entire bedding because he's been sick on it and not known.
He has to take a sick bucket to bed when
Yeah,
he goes out.
yeah.
And to the point that he come home one night and he was paralytic, so I thought, I can't let him lie in bed like that in case he lies on his back and he's sick. So all night, I've lied on his bed, so he's lied on his side and he couldn't turn over, so he was sick. And all night he was very sick in his bucket, and I thought, but it was better than the other.
That is a weirdly sweet story. I can't believe we're all ahhing at that. How do you feel about that? It's good at changing sheets, happy to be vomited on?
Kind of goes typical boys.
So, Lucy, there is just time for one final question, and it is the big one.
It is, why should I date your son?
OK, let's start off with Marie and Tony.
Well, I think you should date my Sam because he will, for one, treat you like a princess.
That's the one.
He'll wine and dine you.
With my money.
What are you on about, man?
And if you like laughter in your life, you will laugh forever.
Thank you, Debbie and Howard, for asking you the same question about Jazz.
Truthfully, if you want to know the real Jazz, just go out with him for a date tonight. Because you can have fun, you can have belly laughs, and you will have that tonight. But after 1 or 2 dates, you'll see the real side of him. And that's kind, caring, and just an adorable son. Love him.
OK, Sharon, John, why should Lucy go on a date with Scott?
I think you should go out on a date with Scott, because if you don't, he's going to give it us all the way over the car. Scott's got an heart of gold. He'll proper look after you. He's a perfect gentleman.
But if we could pick, we'd pick you for her, Scott.
OK, Lucy, well, you have met the parents, and it's almost decision time, but you've got a few more seconds to make up your mind. We'll find out who Lucy chooses after this break. Welcome back to Meet the Parents. So, Lucy, it is time to make your decision. You've met the parents, but which of their boys will you be dating tonight? Will it be Sam, or Jazz, or will it be Scott?
It's been a tough decision, but I would like to go on a date with Sam.
Congratulations, Marie and Tony.
Fair play. Well done, mate.
OK, now you've met the in-laws. So you said that was a difficult one. You weren't sure because obviously they all spoke very highly of their sons.
Yeah.
But what was it that they said then to make you pick Sam?
I think I'm going to have a really good time with Sam. He sounds like a lot of fun and just like a really nice guy. I think it's quite cute that he has such a good relationship with his mum and dad.
Well, before you meet him, let's bring in the two boys whose mum and dad didn't quite convince you. First up, it's Debbie and Howard's son. It's Jazz. I'm sorry, go sit your mum and dad. OK, well, listen, you can't have Jazz. Jazz is gone, OK? But you also turned down Sharon and John's son, Scott. Let's meet Scott. I like you, Scott. Go and sit with your mum. Glad to keep clothes on tonight. Well, what did you think of Scott?
I can see what they mean about his body.
Yes. He's got a very good body. Almost doesn't fit on the chair with all those rippling muscles.
Two very handsome boys here.
I chose very well for you tonight, didn't I?
I would have been happy with either.
OK, good. Well, you can't have them. You've got someone different. Met his parents, but now it is time to meet your date, Sam. Are you ready?
I'm nervous.
OK, here he is. It's Sam. You can see better than that. Can we give her a lovely cuddle?
Come on.
So, what are your first impressions then? So, this is Sam. This is Lucy. Lucy, what do you think?
I'm just going to say I'm very happy with my decision.
Good. And now you've been a bit more friendly.
Oh,
and so you've been watching Lucy all night from backstage. You
I have,
didn't
yeah.
know whether she was going to choose you. What do you think of her?
Don't embarrass me.
She's gorgeous, isn't she? Look at her.
Yeah, she is beautiful. Your mum was convinced that you would really like Lucy.
Yeah,
How beautiful is she?
she's gorgeous, isn't she?
She's stunning.
Can I date your mum?
That's a whole new show. Catch over now to ITV2 for Date My Mum. The Meet the Parents restaurant is now open for business, and that's where you two are heading right now. Have a great day. Give them a huge round of applause. It's Lucy and Sam.
You sound a lot more northern than them.
Yeah, well, I'm from a little village just outside Manchester.
Aw.
What about you?
I'm from London.
Oh, London.
My first impressions of Sam, when the screen came up, he did like a pose, and I thought, cringe. But at the same time, I could tell he was loads of fun.
Ladies first.
This is gorgeous, so I knew I had made the right decision.
Finally, some scram.
Scram.
Why did you like it?
So Dad said I'm very tidy.
Oh my
And I
God.
was like, you know what, if I don't have a chance with the sun... What?
Oh my God, Ray.
It looks nice.
Hooray, buzzing.
Hungry.
That sounds posh, isn't it?
Some gentleman would have pulled my seat out with me. I'm joking.
Right, then can we order some drinks? What do you
Straight
like
out
to
with
drink?
it.
Yeah, we need some drinks, don't we?
What do you drink?
JD and Cokes, isn't it? Like shorts. What do you
Even with dinner?
Yeah,
You don't have shots with like...
No, shorts is in like...
Short?
Shorts.
Spirits?
Yeah,
Why don't you call them spirits?
It's got it's just like another name, isn't it?
What Sam doesn't know is his parents are hidden just a few feet away watching the action.
Come on, Sam, you're romantic.
Right, let's have a little look at this, right? What's that say, squash? What does that mean, squash salad? I don't get it.
Squash is a vegetable.
Oh, is it? Is that like a London thing or something? I swear I've never seen that on
That's
anywhere else.
embarrassing. I can tell that he's a bit gormless, a bit silly, a bit of a gymnastics. I got all of that from his parents and all of that from Sam.
Is it Pedro? Pedro? The main thing I go for on a date is to have a bit of a laugh, a bit of bubbles. You can't be a bit of bubbles, can you?
Can't be a bit of bubbles. I'm not as chatty as you. And you're very, like, arms with the chat.
Yeah, that's the way I am. And if you like it, it's all right, isn't it?
I love it.
Do you fancy it?
Oh, it's a bit soon to ask that.
What is he like?
Do you remember what I study?
I'm not very good at listening, but I am listening to you, and I've just...
No, I think you've done a good job listening. So, yeah, I study English and theatre.
Yeah.
It's mostly, like, studying plays.
She is a bit different than me. Like, for example, she's probably clever, I'm not.
Do you ever go to theatre?
When I was younger, I watched some Christmas something.
The Nativity?
It's got to be different anyway, and I mean, it's going well so far.
There's a flower
I
there.
thought it was a butterfly then.
Do you want my flower?
It's not my flower. That's an offer you can't refuse.
Whoever eats it wins. So what are you going to tell your mum and dad about the date when you go home?
I'm going to say it went really well, because I think it's gone well.
She's still waiting for compliments. She wants more compliments off him, and he's not.
You look like proper fit now. Proper fit.
There you go. Good lad. Now, that'll make her day.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What's going on here?
This is so unexpected.
What's happening there?
Compliments.
Give a compliment.
You have not.
Has he not kissed you?
Oh,
Stop talking about yourself. You need to talk about her. She's beautiful.
Have you got money for this, or do you want me to pay for it?
You got Dad to pay for it.
How's it been going the day?
It's really good.
Is it? Will you be seeing each other again, yeah? Oh, we need to know, because we've got to
Yeah,
go.
but we've got to play it cool.
OK, right, well, we're going to leave you to it now, so enjoy yourselves, behave. Good lad. Right, see you, sweetheart. Have a good time.
Oh, I want to see you again. Well done, you two.
See you soon. Enjoy. Okay, see ya.
God, what's that?
No, that was nice.
That's nice, but it's a bit weird to leave it, wasn't it?
Not going to lie, I fancy your dad. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm joking.
What is happening? You look nice.
Thank you.
Do you fancy me? Do you fancy me?
You look nice.
I look nice?
Yeah.
No, you look nice.
Do I fancy
Yeah,
you?
do you fancy me or not? It's yes or no, innit?
It's a yes.
I reckon there's going to be another day.
Yeah, I definitely
I don't see why not.
So cute. Just goes to show that opposites do attract. Join us after the break when a single guy will be meeting 3 new sets of parents to decide whose daughter he'll be taking on a date. Welcome back to Meet the Parents, a dating show where one lucky singleton gets to choose from 3 possible partners, but only after giving their mums and dads a serious grilling. Now it's time for our single boy to take control. But which 3 ladies will he be choosing from? Let's meet them and the parents.
My mum and stepdad are very keen to find me someone that's grounded, probably an accountant.
We don't want to disappoint you, so what are you looking for?
Jude Law look-alike.
Jude Law.
Sounds like Jason Statham. We're in the real world. All right, Mark Wright will do. I just know what I want.
You excited about it?
Nervous.
I bet you are.
The guy is going to choose the girl based on what we say. That's my point.
In the past, I've always gone for a bad boy, and that's exactly how it ends badly. Well, maybe you've been looking for the wrong guys. Try and find somebody who's a little bit more sensible, who's got a career, who seems to be level-headed.
Me and my dad, we spend a lot of time together. We are very close.
I mean, you've got a fantastic personality, whose parents would love you. Why wouldn't they want somebody like you in their life?
This is why you're my best friend. I've been single for 2.5 years. I'm pretty sure it's because I'm a massive geek.
Whatever boyfriend you get, they have to like Harry Potter.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, if they could fly a broomstick, that'd be amazing.
My mum wants me out of the way.
Me and Marcus need our own time. If you don't actually get your act together and get settled down, the other kids just think that that's the way forward.
Please sort it out.
We'll get there, won't we?
Yeah, I think so.
And here they all are. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you girls. Any words of encouragement for your parents before you disappear? Let's start with you first of all, Brogan.
Don't embarrass me, Mum, because I will divorce you both as parents.
I've got goes around, comes around, and embarrass me and face the consequences. Just remember, you've got to live with me after this, so...
Oh, that's why we're trying to find you a fella.
OK, well, our single fella is about to make his entrance. So, girls, it's time for you three to head to the den. We'll see you later. Good luck, girls. Once in the den, the girls can see and hear everything, but our singletons can't see them. Right, let's meet the boy who's going to be whisking one of them off to our restaurant. It's Jack! Come and have a seat. You've got your questions there. We want you falling for love, not falling down the stairs, Jack. You know, you can just fall on me anytime. OK, are you ready to meet the parents?
I sure am, yeah.
So, what do you think of our Jack here? Any first impressions? Good thumbs up from Paula over there. Good. Dad?
We'll see how it progresses.
Not so confident now. So, Jack, let's find out a little bit about you, first of all. What do you do for a living?
I am currently a primary school teacher.
Oh, my God! You've won the hearts of a nation. OK, Jack, are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
OK, you've got your questions there, but first of all, we're going to start with something nice and easy. Parents, would you please describe your daughter for Jack? Let's start with you, Jo and Tom.
She's kind, very kind. Like yourself, she works in a school. So.
Oh.
Yes, Mum. Go on, Mum. Oi, oi.
Have you ever dated somebody in the same sort of profession as you before?
Yes and no. But I'll leave it at that. Please.
OK, moving on. We don't want to get you into any trouble here. Chris, describe Megan for us.
Jack, I want you to close your eyes for me. And I want you to picture this. Picture a girl who is the perfect height, who has lovely, long, flowing hair, piercing, beautiful eyes, somebody that your parents will love, your friends will envy, and every time she walks through the door, you'll go, wow. Now open your eyes. Got that picture? Yeah. That's Megan.
Oh. Well, that's you. Wow, that sounds good.
No pressure.
No pressure, exactly. Paula and Marcus. Talk to us about Millie.
Well, that's learned that.
No, Millie.
Sorry, Millie.
Don't close your eyes. Millie is hilarious. She is good fun, isn't she? She's up for so much adventure and she's just really spontaneous. She is very sporty and just up for anything. So she's good fun.
OK. Would you like to start with your first question?
Well, I am, as you know now, I'm a primary school teacher and I have a lot of characters in my class. What was your daughter like growing up as a school girl?
OK, let's go to Paula and Marcus first of all. What was Millie like?
She was actually really quite perfect as a student. She wasn't like the brainiest or anything like that, but she just really did everything that she was supposed to do. She's not stupid. She's not the brainiest. She's not like top of the class. She's not like really, really clever, but she's not stupid. But she's like, she's not. And if you give her a challenge, she will always try her best, and she was never in trouble.
So, Chris, tell us about Megan.
Megan at school was very, very popular. She loved going to school, but she really wasn't that good at history. I remember having a bit of a conversation with her about prime ministers in the history of the UK, and I said, have you heard of a guy called Winston Churchill? And she was like... and she was, yes, of course, yeah, he's the insurance guy with the dog.
Oh, she's going to kill you. Wow, and that is what a generation fought a war for, wasn't it? Brilliant. OK, Jo and Tom, can you beat that?
Along the same lines, because Jo's got a story about her when she was doing the Kings of England.
Kings of England, and we had to go down to the library, and she was doing Henry Ville. So we looked for a book on Henry Ville, and in the end I had to ask at the desk. And it was Henry VIII, but she said it was Henry Ville.
Well, she obviously gets it from her mum, because her mum thought it was Henry Ville as well.
OK, let's move on. Next question.
I would say sometimes that I'm quite obsessively tidy and particular about things. Would you say that your daughter was tidy?
OK, let's go to Joe and Tom first. What about Brogan? She's
Spot on.
Yeah,
Spot
she's OCD tidy.
Well, in order to prove this to you, we asked the parents to bring in photos of the girls' bedrooms. You've got Brogan's picture. We can have a look at it now just to prove. And look at that. I mean, it is totally and utterly spotless. We just zoom in on the bedside table there. Look, she's so posh, it's even from Harrods.
One thing I would say, if you should pick Brogan, don't go in her sister's bedroom. It's completely the opposite.
Don't go in her sister's bedroom. Regardless.
Don't even put your head round the door.
No, absolutely not. Let's go to Paula and Marcus. What was... Hi, Millie.
Yeah, my mum cannot show my picture of my bedroom. She knows it, she knows! This is the first thing I said. No, absolutely not.
Millie, the fact you're ringing her on this question is going to throw up alarm bells. I hate to tell you.
I'm sorry.
Mum, no, this is the one thing I said to you. I said, warn me if this has to happen.
I'm really sorry. Sorry, I love you.
Bye, Millie. Bye, Millie.
Oh, dear.
Do you want to see her bedroom?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I mean, now do you want to see the photo of her bedroom? Here it is. Whoa, 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 there. Millie? Millie, make your bed!
I don't make my bed, but it doesn't normally look...
You don't make your bed. Things can't get any worse than that. Let's have a look at Megan's room. Here it is.
No, that is not my bedroom.
Hang on, close your eyes. You never saw that. Picture a beautiful woman, brunette,
In
the
her bedroom.
dream. Not in her bedroom, on a beach somewhere, far away from that room. Chris.
I actually came downstairs one morning and she was knocking around the house and I went into it. I thought we'd been burgled. She's got a lot better now, but she was a little bit messy.
OK, that was quite a telling round. That was a good one, wasn't it? I think you learnt quite a lot there. Let's move on.
Could you tell me the silliest thing that your daughter has ever done or said?
Good question. Paula and Marcus.
There was one time when she had a really good evening, had a really good time and a really good laugh, and then she realised that she had lady problems, needed to go to...
Obviously drunk too much, let's say that.
You know when you get caught short? Right? So she thought she found this little wee bin and she thought, this is all right.
A little wee bin.
Well, it was a big wheelie bin. She thought, I'll be safe here. So she crouched down. She's going to kill me. She crouched down behind the wheelie bin and thought, I'm safe, I'm all right. And then the wheelie bin moved out the way, right? And there was a whole, nightclub of people in the smoking area all sitting there watching her and she was, mid-flow.
I know what you're thinking. Marriage material.
Yeah.
OK, let's find out about Brogan.
She bought a new pair of shoes, and after about a week, she was complaining that her feet hurt her. And when her mum looked at the shoes, they were 2 left shoes she bought.
She's going to play Brogan. It's Holly. I think you've just called it a little bit too late then. Here's your mum. She's on the line.
Hi, Bubba.
Mum, you're finished. Literally, game over. I'm divorcing you and Tom. That's it, finito.
All right, Brogan.
Bye.
See you later.
The funny thing was,
She carries on.
Why is she continuing, Mum?
She didn't.
Bye.
She really didn't realise, and she'd actually made a doctor's appointment, and she wore them.
How long for 3 days?
For a week.
For a week. 3 days.
Chris, what about Megan?
There's many stories about Megan, but one that particularly sticks out in my mind. I happened to be driving her home one day with a friend who was in the back seat. We're driving down towards a roundabout and we met the rumble strips. And as we went over the rumble strips, all of a sudden Megan went, ooh, 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 I know what these are for. And I was like, what? She was like, these are so blind people know the junction are coming.
That would make sense if blind people drove.
The good news is, if they do have an accident, they are insured by our Winston Churchill. Let's move on to our next question.
So last but not least, why should I date your daughter?
Joe and Tom, let's start with you. Brogan.
As we said earlier, you'll definitely have fun.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, even if you don't...
Even if you don't get on with each other, she'll still...
No,
if you don't hit it off, she will be your friend.
No, you've got to be honest.
Yeah,
be honest.
If he does choose her. Yeah, OK, we'll stick with what you said.
Yeah, thanks, Mum.
You're really selling her.
She's nice on the outside and nice on the inside.
Yeah. Right, let's ask about Megan then. Why should he date your daughter?
Jack, I think if you want to go out and actually meet somebody who's going to compliment you as a person, support you when you need it, get on with your friends, get on with your parents, but more importantly, be a soulmate, then there's only one thing that you need to do. Pick Megan.
Your dad is a great wingman.
I love him. He's my best friend. Right, finally, why should he pick me tonight?
Right, close your eyes.
Close your eyes, because she's going behind the wheel.
Yeah. Millie is really, really good fun, and she is just...
Yeah, she's got some quirks. But
She is quirky, and...
if she's anything like her mother, you're quitting.
Okay, well, Jack's met the parents, but who is he going to be taking on a date? You've got a lot to think about, young man. We'll find out who he chooses in a couple of minutes. See you after this break. Welcome back to Meet the Parents, where Mum and Dad could hold the key to the perfect romance. So, Jack, you have met the parents, but who will you be taking on that date? Will it be Brogan? Will it be Megan? Or will it be Millie? Decision time.
It's really tough.
It is tough.
I have chosen to go with Megan.
Well done. You have picked Megan. Why did you pick Megan? What was it? Was it the eye thing? Was it that first big pitch at the beginning?
Are you a salesman by any chance?
Funny enough, yeah.
Well, there's no going back now. Before you meet Megan, let's say hello to the two girls whose parents didn't quite persuade you. First up, it's Jo and Tom's daughter, Brogan. Oh, Brogan. You could go and sit with your mum and dad now. What do you think? A bit gorgeous, isn't she, Brogan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite attractive.
Yeah, she is very attractive. OK, well, you also turned down Paula and Marcus's daughter, Millie, and here's Millie. Oh, Millie. So that's Millie. Millie with the messy bedroom.
Yeah.
But she's gone.
OK.
You will never, ever go there.
OK.
OK, Jack, it is time to meet your date for the night. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Please welcome Chris's daughter. It's Megan! Okay, so we're going to meet each other. Jack's Megan, this is Jack. So what do you think? Because obviously you've been watching him all night through your Perspex box. But what do you think about Megan?
I'm quite happy. I'm very happy with my decision.
She's very beautiful, isn't she? And Megan, what do you want to say to your dad? Because, I mean, he was quite incredible tonight, wasn't he?
He was. He did really, really well, and he didn't embarrass me as much as I thought he was going to do. I love you, Dad. Are you both ready for your date?
Yeah.
Good. Well, we've got a reservation for the two of you at the very exclusive Meet the Parents restaurant right now. So off you go. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you in Jack and Megan.
It's good fun. There was a few moments where I was a bit nervous who was going to walk down the stairs after seeing the first two girls, but I'm really happy that I picked Megan. I'm actually really excited.
I am actually excited. When I first saw him, I think I high-fived the girls, actually. I think I was like, yes! I think I actually said he was fit as a fiddle, but I don't know what a fiddle is. Were you happy when that door opened?
I have to admit, I actually definitely was.
You were?
I'm not even just saying that, no.
I think I was just eager to get into the restaurant, get to know him a bit better.
As soon as we got talking and sort of laughing about the whole situation, the conversation was pretty free-flowing.
What was your first impressions of me?
You're just like a princess walking down the stairs. No, I guess I went a lot on what your dad was like. And I think he's a definite salesperson, so he sold you very well.
No one knows me better than my dad.
So you're going to fill him in on everything about our dinner date?
You don't have to do that, Megan. We've brought him along.
It's probably the only time that I've ever been on a first date with Megan. Although it's exciting, I still feel a little bit wrong.
What do you go for?
Probably chicken. I don't like nuts, though. Well, it tastes like nuts if it says hazelnut. Are you serious?
Meg, come on.
This is going to sound really stupid.
Here we go. Here we go.
Which knife and fork?
Do you know what? I don't know.
He didn't know either. That was nice. That was quite reassuring, and I think he actually wouldn't judge me for it, which is nice.
I think we've done well.
Yeah.
Considering I had nothing to go by.
There's a little spark there already. Great.
I don't think there's any disappointments. I'm very happy with my decision.
So far, he has been what I'd probably look for as well. So it's kind of like a win-win.
Here we go. Sorry to keep you to hazelnut and honey chicken.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
So you would say that you're a little bit of a daddy's girl?
I am a big daddy's girl, but I'm not spoiled. I've never wanted for anything in life, but I've never had it given to me. I've always had to work for it. What's your longest relationship?
It's been 6.5 years.
Wow.
Doesn't matter. All you need to be is a loyal boyfriend.
Maybe date number 2.
And you think there'll be a date number 2?
Ooh.
I wasn't making a date, I was asking a question.
I think possibly.
Would you like this?
Yeah, I think so. Good fun.
It's good fun. I quite fancy you.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think I probably agree.
You fancy me too?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like I'm blushing like a little schoolgirl.
The date's going really good, actually. I do probably think there's a bit of romance in there, a bit of a spark.
Do you just like have a drink for dessert instead?
Yeah.
What, at the same restaurant or?
I don't know. Possibly somewhere else. Maybe with company.
Who's company?
We'll have to wait and see.
If that's you inviting me to go for a drink with you, then yes, I will. Not too far, I've got heels on.
Yeah, that'll be a bit of a...
You have to piggyback me.
They've got no idea that I'm here. And I think it'll be a little bit of a shock.
I'm really
Hi, guys.
Hello.
How are we doing?
Megan's dad coming in was, was a huge curveball. We didn't expect that.
I don't think Jack even realised it was my dad to start with. I think he thought it was a waiter.
Oh, by the way, I've been sitting out the back listening to the whole day.
I've never been so embarrassed in all my life.
How you doing? We already met earlier on, but we didn't really get a chance to talk.
There was a lot less intimidating in the studio, so it's a bonus.
What's the plans?
I think we're just going to go for a drink afterwards.
OK, where are you going?
What?
What's the curfew? It was a very good date. I think we had such a good time, and hopefully we can carry it on.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Possibly.
In the photo booth, we had a bit of a laugh. And then at the end, we did have a bit of a cheeky stunt, didn't we? Yeah.
Megan's dad, he did a good job.
We'll definitely be seeing each other again.
Yeah, I think we will.
Now that Dad's finally left them to it, they can't keep their hands off each other. Well, that's it from us, but join us next time when another single guy and girl hope to meet their perfect date, but not before they meet the parents. Thanks for watching. Good night.